Hey everybody, Raymond here with the Evercrafter. Welcome to another edition of Gator Pop-Up Live. If you haven't been following, all month long we've been making an alligator from start to finish. So if you go back to the beginning of the month, you'll see lives where I actually built the alligator's body, all the way till now to where we're actually starting to apply the green to make him look like a gator. So if you're seeing this part, it's probably a replay. Go ahead and hashtag replay down below. Let me know who you are, where you're from, and if someone sent you. I'm going to pull myself up over here so I can read some comments, and I'll be right back. Oh, I say I'll be right back. Hey, Priscilla. Hey, Desiree. There we go. There I am. Hey, Albert. Hey, Lindale. Welcome from South Carolina. Priscilla, I know where you're from. Miss Florida. Hey, Albert. Hey, Marianne. Oh, back. Sometimes I have to get loud with my computer. Sometimes. I'm hot. I should not be warm. It's not warm. Our high today was 26. But the heat's right above me. I almost shut it before I came live. The snow state. So Louisiana's the snow state today too. We got at least 7 inches. And I know that in a few spots, it's definitely deeper than 7 inches out there because of how hot it went on my boots when I went outside today. Hey, my Q. Hey, Tisha. Y'all have snow now too? Awesome. Like, we don't ever, like, I don't say ever. I moved here in 08. And since 08, we've gotten snow like 3 times. But it was only anywhere from, hey, Nicholas. It was anywhere from like 1 inch to 3 inches of snow, you know? Mary, I bet you are, Marion. Hey, Maricela. But, so I went to bed last night around 2 a.m. Because I, of course, being me, had to stay up and see if it was going to snow before I went to bed. What's up, brother? Hey, Peggy. Hey, Margarita. But anyway, so when I went to bed at like 2 this morning, of course, it wasn't doing anything. Corey woke me up at like 7 to say it was snowing, and there was snow on the ground. Hi, Nina. Y'all got it last time, though, didn't you? But yeah, so by the time I got up, which I slept in, so I got up, say around 9, there were probably about 3 inches on the ground. By lunch, it had completely covered the lights in my front yard, like the spotlights in my yard, and they're like 6 inches tall. So it's even deeper than that now, and it snowed till about 3:30, I guess. But yeah. Hey, Jenny. Hey, Maritza. Hey, Paula. You were too? Yeah. Well, I mean, I was up waiting on the snow, but I was also recording my tutorial for Sweet Success Studios, which is posted, and I just shared pictures on my page a little while ago. So if you haven't seen what I did for today's tutorial, go check out the pictures on my page. And if you want to learn how to make them, go join Sweet Success Studios. I made 3 of them in 3 different styles. And in the tutorial, I'm going to show you how to do each style. So, hey, Tanya. Good morning to you. Oh, that was 100% me, Q. Like, it was 100% me last night. I felt like something was touching my leg. That felt weird. Like, and this is how lazy I've been today, you guys. I've not put on real clothes today. I have not. I put sweatpants on over my pajama pants and a hoodie over my t-shirt. And then I'll just take a shower later and put on new pajamas. And I wore my cowboy boots with my jogging pants to walk down the street and back. Yeah. Redneck at its finest. All right. Priscilla, I think it might be one of my favorite. It might be one of my favorite. And the fact that you can get almost all the supplies from the thrift store or the Dollar Tree. So, definitely want to go check that out. And it's not a long tutorial. I could have edited it to be a little bit shorter, but I didn't. So you can fast forward through some parts. Hey, Jay Woods. So tonight is a gator pop-up. What is a gator pop-up? Some of y'all are new here. I'll explain to you what a gator pop-up is. Last year for Mardi Gras, I made like a little over 3 foot tall alligator ready for the Mardi Gras. And this year I'm making a shorter version, which is between 20, 24 inches tall. Yes, I did, Jenny. That's because you was rubbing it in. That's why I got more snow. But you'll probably get snow again this year. I probably won't. So there's that. But anyway, so a gator pop-up. So all throughout the month, I've been popping on at random times to work on the alligator. If you go all the way back to the beginning of the month, you'll see the first one where we actually built the alligator's body using styrofoam, a plastic champagne bottle, tape, sticks, all kinds of weird stuff to make his body. So you get to see the way my crazy mind can turn odd things into something. All right. On the other two lives, we actually took the clay, random clay I had, just like where it wasn't full bags, just leftover clay, or colors I mixed that didn't work. Hey Rebecca, hey Paula, hey Tina, and we sculpted the shape of the body on top of the styrofoam to give it more shape. Filled in all the holes and all those things. And then we tonight we are going to start covering it with the green clay to actually give him his scaly skin and things. We only have like 10 days left to finish this guy. So let me pull over. I went ahead and covered his legs before the live while Sam was on. This will not be their final layer because I didn't like the texture it left. Well, not the texture. I didn't like the way it joined together. So I will probably go back and add a thin layer and then readjust some of the texture on it. Hey, Peggy. So this is where we're at. His tail is over there and his head is over there. But tonight we're working on the body. So this is going to be similar to the texture he'll end up with in the end, which is the same texture I did on last year's also. But I was using up some clay that I'll let get too dry to use for regular stuff. It will work. The clay would actually work a lot better for like molds and cookie cutter bases, those type of things. So I went ahead and opened a new bag. So we're going to continue up doing the green on his body. It's very easy the way I do it. There's not a whole lot of having to figure things out with it, if you know. AD, you'll also notice I drew a line on both sides of his stomach that come to a point, a smaller point here, and then a smaller point at the top. Right? It has went so fast, Skew. So fast. These areas will not be getting this green. That's going to be like, I call it his chest armor, but it's like the underbelly of the alligator is a lighter green that will wrap around and come underneath the back of his tail also. So we're going to start on, I guess you would say, his hips. And I'll explain to you my process for this. So again, I do use Great Creations Faux Cupcake Green. It is my go-to green. I will be placing another order because a lot of Tamara, yes, he is a thick gator. He is thick. Sadly to say, when I started this process, I had 3 bags of the green. 1 bag of the green is what I destroyed. I left the bag open, so I lost the majority of that, and the rest of it, I'll let it get too dried out to really use for this. It will still do fine for other items. It's just not going to work for this. So I will need to order some more. I like them real thick and juicy. Hey, Vicky. So I'm going to save this because I can use this for some other stuff. But I did put it in a container opposed to a back in the bag because I also ripped the bag. All right. Ugh. So I'm just pulling out quite a bit of the clay. Dang it, sugar snobs. It just left me. Don't tell me yet. Do not tell me. I'm going through my Rolodex. I loved the snow so much. So much. It is not Priscilla. It is not Shannon. Is it Shannon? No, it's not Shannon. Okay, sugar snobs, tell me again. I'm gonna have to go back to writing people's names down again. Oh, it is Shannon. Yes! I was right. Shannon Strickland. All right, you see I just took out some clay here. What I'm doing is I'm rolling a thicker worm. Hey, Sharon. And I'm pressing it down. That's it. All right. I'm going to bring him over. Should you use glue here? Yes. Am I using glue here? No. Do as I say, not as I do. I'm going to go to that belly line that I don't want to cover. And I'm just going to start sticking my clay around where I overlap it slightly with the clay below it. All right. I got too much right there. Just rip it off. Push it under. So see what I did there? Now here's the fun part. You can use a ball tool, your finger, anything. You're just going to take this. I'm going to use this. I'm going to use the backside that's flat. Sorry. I'm going to take the backside that's flat. And I'm just pushing it down. Just like that. No rhyme, no reason. Okay? Now, remember I said I don't like how I let this dry. I shouldn't have, but I did. You can take your finger and you're just pushing into your clay. Now, if your clay was still all wet, you could blend this together to where you don't see it. Like you don't see where your pieces join together. But all you're doing is taking your finger and pushing into your clay. You're giving it a scaly appearance without a scaly texture. If you go deep into your clay, like that, you won't have to worry about it drying and puffing back out. Hey, Dawn. So really, that's all you do to give the alligator his texture. Now, if you wanted to, you could 100% make it scales. You could go in and give it an actual scaly texture. But this works just fine. So I'm going to get me another worm. Actually, I'm going to get a little container to put this in. Because with that heat being on, I don't want it to dry out too quick. Thank you for inviting her, Paula. Same thing as before. I'm just squishing it down flat with my hand. And going in and adding it just like before. overlapping slightly. The reason you overlap it is so that they will go in together into one. Now on the back, what I'm doing is I did not draw a line back here. I should have. But see how this hump here is? I'm stopping right on the outside of that hump. That way, I can layer a solid piece here that I'm going to do for the tail. And again, I'm just going in with my finger. You can use a tool, like I showed you. You can use your finger. You can... There is another option that I almost did for this one, because I almost did it last year when I made the other one also. I'll show you that in just a second. I think I hear Corey playing this video game, so he may or may not come say hi today. Everybody kept wanting us to go outside and make snow angels today. We went outside. We took a picture, and I threw a snowball at him. Okay, maybe I threw like 5 snowballs at him. And then we came inside. So no snow angels were made. Snow has done us well. It has been good to us. No, last year, I did the same thing last year with my finger. But an option you could do, I'm just going to do one on the back to show you. It will take you a lot longer. I dropped my clay. Let's see, where did it roll to? On this side. Hold on. Alright. You can make little balls. Hannah, it was fun. And you would do it too if you were here. You can take a little ball. You could put it on. I did that upside down. Let me take that back off. He has a slick up his bum. Take your ball, put it on, and do like that. Actually, the first trip out, Zerks did not enjoy at all. Second trip out, Zerks enjoyed. So see how I'm doing this right here? You could completely do that to make your scales, and it would work fine. I just felt like it was going to take way too long to do that option. That's why I didn't. But truth be told, it probably wouldn't take any longer than this does. Yeah, his first trip out, that's where the picture came from. His first trip, he was just like, this is not for me. He literally peed and ran back to the porch. Second trip out, he actually ran around the yard a little bit. I would be completely fine with it snowing like this all the time here, though. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, too. I just think it would take way too much time to do it the other way. And because I do want to do most of this with y'all and not off the camera. Although, due to the time limit of the month being left, I will probably do some offline. Especially because we're off work today and probably tomorrow. I have a feeling that I'm going to be expected to go back to work on Friday, which is my day off, which is I had planned to go live on Friday. So he hasn't told me yet, but I have a feeling that he's going to want me to work on Friday. I'm hoping not, though. So, yeah. Hey, Lucy. How you doing? You can just go ahead and tell everybody that there's no need I already have won your nutcrackers. I mean, y'all, if y'all didn't know, Lucy works with foam sheets and makes characters out of them. I just can't. They are freaking incredible. Like, I don't understand how. It's crazy. Like, I can do anything you want me to out of clay. I can use fabric and do things. If it's not a basic shape, I cannot use foam sheet for it. I tried. It did not work in my favor. So because I did put the arm right here so close to the body, I'm just going to have to build this around his arm. Last year, I left enough room between the two that I didn't have to do that. Actually, last year, I put the arms on after I covered the body. So, yeah. Yes, Lucy is amazing. Lucy is with Live Faith Lovecraft. So if you're not following Lucy, please do, because she's incredible. I think she's on her business page, right? Also, if you have a business page, I have no problems at all with you coming here on your business page. That way we can all support each other. Okay? Right, Paula? Like, maybe I just need to sit and take time and, and figure it out. But that's not my jam. I use foam sheets. I used them for my tutorial for Sweet Success this week. But not the way that she uses foam sheets. Hey, Peaks. How the heck you doing? All right, so this it gets tricky when you get to the area under an arm, especially if it's attached. So, okay, no problem. Yeah, Lucy is actually going to be going live sometime between 8 and 8:30 tonight. She's has a drawing that she's doing for 2 of her pieces, a giveaway. And she's going to go live to announce the winners tonight. Maricela from Mariposa's Creations will also be live tonight. I don't know what she's making tonight, but she did say she was going to be live tonight. So it gives a furry look, but it also works for what we're doing. Yes, I have no problem at all with you when people come in on their business pages. None at all. Colette, I absolutely loved it. I wish we could have them every day. I seriously do. Like, I would pack my stuff and move to, like, Colorado, Montana, somewhere like that. I would. Now, I would also need a beach home, though, because I also really, really enjoy going to the beach. So I would need that also. So in other words, I need to be a billionaire so that I can do all the things and not have to work, so I can stay at home and do all of those things. So this technique could really work for a monster, y'all. Is that what y'all got? 5 to 6? Well, do it. Do it. I am here to be your biggest encourager, but also to be your biggest enabler when it comes to going to Dollar Tree and buying things. I will never tell you not to buy something from the Dollar Tree unless I know for a fact that it's junk. So just know that if you have a question about if you should or should not buy something, I'm probably going to tell you to buy it. That's just how I am. It's not always a good thing, but you know. See, the heat here, the humidity, drives me nuts. Because I'm like, some people will be like, well, it's only 70 degrees. I was like, our 70 degrees and your 70 degrees were not created equal. Just so you know. Like, it actually feels better outside today than it did yesterday. And it's colder today. It's really weird. So his arms and his arms will also be done the same way. Just so y'all know. Okay. Exactly, Albert. Exactly. Well, I had one of those. And that rich uncle did not leave me anything. So that didn't work in my favor. Darn it. He also hid the fact that he was rich really well. Like, I didn't even know until he passed away, and my mom was like, oh, yes. Yes, he is. I was like, oh, I had no clue. Oh, I will definitely enable her to spend the money to go and do the things. Because we all have talent. Don't let anyone tell you you don't. Just because your talent is different from their talent does not mean it's not talent. If that made any sense to y'all. If I listen to half the people that have told me things about myself, I definitely wouldn't be doing this right now. But I also was surrounded by a really good group of people who told me how talented I was, even when others said I wasn't, Sometimes we just need to be kicked in the butt, per se. All right, so now it looks like he's got on his little pajamas on one side. So now we can start bringing that same texture down his arm. Sister, sister. I need to find a different song to sing when you come on, because that's not a real song. I mean, it is, but it's a theme song, and I don't know the rest of the words. So it kind of defeats the purpose, to me. So now I'm just starting to come down the arm with the texture, just like This is exactly how I did the one last year, but the arms were already done when I attached them, so I just had to blend the two together. It was Essica. So good. Ramona Boudreaux. We're working on our gator. We've actually been working on him all month at random times. But today, we're applying his scales. But the same technique would work if you wanted to make a monster. So you could do it either. Super easy. You just roll balls. You squish them with your hand. You put them on by overlapping it slightly. Just like that. Someone on a four-wheeler just drove by. And then you just take your fingers and you push them together. Jessica, I'm assuming you're still here. I don't know why you wouldn't be. Do y'all go back to work tomorrow? Or y'all off again? Sometimes you get little air bubbles, and when you squish them down, they pop. I like the way it sounds. You're off. Nikki B! I don't know if we're open or closed tomorrow. I'm assuming closed, because the roads are going to be worse tomorrow than they are today. But no one has told me that yet, unless he's texted since I've been on, because I have my phone on Do Not Disturb. Somebody sent stars, and I did not see it, so I apologize for that. And thank you very much. That's new. That wasn't there before. What did that say? Oh yeah, there was 100% people out in it today. That's why they had to send that special alert from the Weather Channel telling people, from the people telling everybody to stay off the roads. Y'all are causing traffic issues and wrecks that y'all don't need to be causing. That and the amount of fires they had today. There was fires all over town all day today. Some of them were heater issues. Some were not. But it was just crazy the amount of fires they had today. Can you be my homie, lover, friend? Hey, Nikki. Nikki! It's getting sticky. Better get them up. It's getting sticky in it. So, there's a song. I talked to Nikki about it the other day. Your attachment didn't show up, so I don't know what it was, but I think you might have been telling me who sent stars. But again, thank you, whoever that was. But the other day I asked Nikki B, did she know the song Sticky? Because it's one of my new favorite songs. My niece that was on here, she was on here earlier, I guess she's probably still here, sent me a meme of somebody else talking about a certain part of that song. Love it. Y'all played all day? Nice. Oh, I want some broccoli. I want some potato soup. I like potato soup. We had chili. Corey made homemade chili on Sunday, Saturday, Sunday. One of those days. So I have started in this area right here to make my clay a little bit thinner, which isn't giving me as much room to push the clay around as I have when it's thicker. So I'm going to go in my next piece. I'm going to make it a little bit thicker. So he still doesn't have hands. So when I make his hands, they'll be attached, and then I'll blend it the same way. We went to Jubin Saturday night. Yes, Saturday night. And had dinner out there. And one of our friends that met us out there, that's what she was going home to cook. For the cold, she was going home to make potato soup. Jubin is a shopping area near us for those that aren't from here. It's kind of like an outside mini mall, but not an outlet mall. It's got like TJ Maxx, Ross, Michaels. It's just a big shopping strip out in the middle of nowhere. But I like shopping out there. That'll do. Alright, so there's that side. And I'm not going to do any more here until I attach his hands. That way, I can blend it together better. Oh, that sounds good. So, I just followed up that back section of his back. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. I really should have closed my vent, y'all. I make a chicken and rice casserole, but I've never had it as a soup. That sounds interesting. And actually, I haven't made the chicken and rice casserole in forever. I should do that soon. I should. Corey would probably like that. Corey does the bulk of our cooking in our house. I don't really enjoy cooking. I will cook, I just don't like it. Can I cook? Yes. Am I the world's best cook? No. But there are some things that I make that are really, really good. Will everyone agree with that? No. Yes. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 Hobby Lobbies, I think. I think we have 4. It's either 3 or 4. I can't remember if there's 3 or 4. Yeah. Right, Marissa, there's several. My favorite is actually the one that I was in that shopping area that I was talking about, Jubin. That's actually my favorite Hobby Lobby. It's not the one I go to the most, but it's my favorite. I wish we had an at home, because I need styrofoam eggs. And they have them. But Walmart will have them out soon enough, so. Michael's has them, but Michael's were high. College, okay, 3. We used to have another one. We had O'Neill, but that one closed. Yeah. Hey, Iris. Yeah, we had another one, but it closed when they built the new one out at the other shopping center. That's what it was. I know. So jealous. That's actually the one we go to the bulk of the time when we need to go. Is the one that's near you. Because you're not the one in Slidell, right, Marissa? So that's where I normally order mine from, sister. But I need some big ones. Um, like the size of the flocked ones. Yeah. Where are you at, Paula? I think you just told me a minute ago, but I forgot already. I'm sorry. Yeah, most of my styrofoam comes from the Timu. I actually have eggs in my cart right now, but I'm worried about the larger ones coming in and being so messed up I can't use them. Let me check the website tonight, Maritza, and see if it says they have them out yet, because they did not have them out when I checked the other day. But the Lafayette location did, which I thought was strange. Because I know good and well people are buying them because I've seen people go and buy them. VA, Virginia. Y'all should have one somewhere in that area because I know they have them in Rhode Island area, and that's north of y'all. Not Rhode Island, Long Island has Long Island, the New York area. I know they have them. What's up, Landon? Did you freeze today out playing in the snow? We went outside and played for about 5 minutes, and I started throwing snowballs, and I was told it's time to go inside. The next week? Okay. I figured you wouldn't be here this week. But you won't be here next week either? Well, you know what I mean. Sup, sweetums? You're getting some snow now? We got it all morning. So excited. We are still covering our gator. Trying to get him ready for his forever home. I messed that up all together right there, so let's just fold that down. About 8. Or that's, like, they say our official number was between 6 and 7. But I know in my yard, there's definitely at least 8 inches in spots. And that's not like, oh, I stepped in a hole, you know what I mean? Like, I know we got that much. I know how tall my boots are. And it went over my boots. Nice. So I'm just adding some in this area over here that I messed up on and didn't make my clay long enough. I'm just going to go in and add some more clay there. To make it all blend in the right way. Yeah, I threw some snowballs and then it was, oh, I'm cold and let's go inside. So, you know, so. So once we get this side done, we've got about 15 minutes left. And after me, you'll have to see, we're going to have, oh, dropped it. You will see that Maricela with Mariposa's Creations is going to be on. You're going to have Lucy coming on. Lucy's doing her drawing for her nutcrackers. And I don't know what Maricella's making. But it will be fabulous and probably will be blinged out because she is the queen of bling. I still have to find out if I have to work tomorrow. Or maybe I'll text him. If he hasn't texted me, I'll text him when I get off and be like, so do I need to turn my alarm back on for tomorrow? I'm 90% sure we won't work tomorrow. The roads are going to be worse tomorrow than they are today. Because anything that might have pretended to melt today is just going to refreeze. Plus, you're going to have people driving, and we're not going to get over freezing tomorrow, except for maybe an hour-long time frame. So, I doubt we work tomorrow. Doing something for Valentine's? Okay. And I'm sure it's going to be blingy. She had a bling sale this weekend, and somehow I completely missed it. I mean, it's probably good for my bank account that I missed it. But still, I missed it. So it's, like I said, though, it's probably a good thing that I missed it. Also, for those who may not know, me and Sam with Come's Crafting Corner are hosting another Mischief Makers event. It's called Mischief Makers Take Over Mardi Gras. There are 6 designers, me, Sam with Come's Crafting Corner, and okay, I'm sorry about that. I had a moment. Trent from White Bayou Wreaths and Supplies are doing wreaths. Then you have Anise with Southern Bougie Creations doing an attachment. You have Rachel from RK Ribbons Designs doing an attachment. And you have Charlotte with Country Butterfly LLC doing an attachment. So that is going to be February the 10th through the 15th. I shared the flyers yesterday of everyone's time and what day they're going to be on. It's a week-long event. Everyone will be live at a different time on whatever day they chose. So everyone has their own day and their own time. We figured that would be easier for everybody instead of trying to do it all in one day. Because everyone has a different time of the day that works for them to go live. So, and not everybody can be available on a Saturday or on a Sunday. So this way, we worked around, we're able to get everybody in on times that were worked for them, you know? It's going to be an incredible event. I'm super excited. I actually got some of my supplies in. I'm still trying to decide on what shape I want to do for my piece. Hey Shelby, how you doing? We're working on our gator. We're giving him his skin tonight, or starting his skin tonight, I should say. How are you down over there? Are you getting the snow right now? Or is it coming your way? Because I'm assuming you're getting it this round also. Also, isn't it a little late for you to be awake, Shelby? Aren't you normally asleep this time? I don't know why I feel like you're normally asleep right now. I don't like how thin that area right there is, so I'm just going to make a ball, kind of squish it into a peanut shape, and add a little bit more right there. I just don't like how thin it looked. Also, using this method, this scaly, furry looking method, if you have cracks that pop up, you could just stick another piece on there and do it that way. So that's good to know. Dang it, too far north. This was definitely one of those if you're in the south type storms. Oh, gotcha. Just got home. Gotcha. Yep. When they said this storm was coming from the south and going to work across the south, I was like, this is it. It's finally going to happen. We are finally going to get the snow. Maybe we'll get another one this year. Or not, but maybe. It'd be awesome if we did. I'm not going to bank on that, though. So I'm just doing this area at the top of his arm. Like that. Right there. This has to be one of the easiest ways to cover something. If not the easiest. Because there's no... It's okay, I understand. Like, there's really not a method to this method. I know that sounds crazy, but there's not. You can make this work for just about anything. Alright, let's go ahead and start working our way down that arm. It's rained there all day. Ugh. Yep. I'm so excited that we finally got some. Because, I mean, I'm not going to say I was bitter. But I was super jealous about everybody that got it the last round. Because it was so close, y'all. Like, it was so close last time. That's what I was trying to say, Sam. No method to this particular madness. I knew you'd have me. That's what friends are for. In good times. In bad times. I'm going to assume Mama went to bed because I ain't seen her. Oh, nope, I know where she's at. Never mind. Hey, guess what? Mine's still up. Yes, my living room tree is still up. It's partially undecorated. I have to get it down. I have to. If I don't, I'm going to end up divorced. And not because we can afford it, but because he's tired of looking at it. And in turn, that's going to make him be tired of looking at me. I'm going to come home and he's going to be like, you and that Christmas tree can go live outside. Put the tree in nature where it ought to be. That's what he's going to say. And it's not even a real tree. Hey, Holly. Now remember, you will have some puffing of some of this areas. Will puff back out slightly. Just know that is going to happen. That's why you'll see me going back in and putting some deeper areas into some of it, just to make sure that it still has texture. Oh, you finally got yours down, Jessica? Yeah. I just don't want to do it. And it's really, y'all, it's really the only reason I want to do it. I know this is horrible. Is one of the boxes I need to put ornaments in is in the attic. One box. And that's why I haven't taken out all the other stuff on it. Because that one box is still in the attic. I don't want to go up there and get it. I'm just going to have to do it. Like I said, before he kicks me and the tree out the house. Plus, I have to put up the Mardi Gras stuff. It has to go up, like, this week. Because it's, right now, it's in the back seat of my truck. A lot of the Mardi Gras stuff, decorations are in my truck. So I have to get them out of my truck. He don't want to hang. He don't want to hang with you tonight. Yeah, I can. And I actually left my truck pulled partially, like the bed of my truck pulled partially out of the carport, so that I could get into the storage room to get some stuff out of there to put away. I need, like, there's 2 bins in there I need to get out to put some stuff in. So I left room to access those, you know. So I can do it. So if I don't work tomorrow, I'll do it. Yeah, I will. All right, y'all. We got about 2 minutes, and we were able to get pretty much this whole side of this body done. I'm just putting a few more little wrinkles in here. This arm's a little bit fatter than the other one, but it's okay. So we've got that much of the green done now. So I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more to this arm. Maybe just about to right there. But head on over and check out Maricela with Mariposa's Creations and Lucy with Live, Faith, Love Crafts. Both of them are going to be on, I think Maricela's coming on right now, and then Lucy will be on a little while later. I think she said maybe around 8:30 our time, which will be 7:30 Eastern. So head on over there, give them a follow, check them out. And Becca is doing her first craft. That's cool. Congratulations. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Y'all have a great night. I will see y'all on Thursday night for Flocktail Hour if I don't see you before then. All right? As always, be wonderful. Make something wonderful. Live happily ever crafter. Bye, y'all.